welcome to Somewhere in Niagara. My name's Carl. I'll be your host for the duration of the video. And today I want to talk about something a little different. This has nothing to do with photography.
No holy water can save me now. Living free, planet this dirt deep down. Rolling like a stone is still the only way. You can try to keep up, but I cannot change. 'Cause my wheels keep turning, dancing still. I came out swinging and I always will. Still the lady, but no one understands. My mama raised a rambling man.
I was sitting in front of my computer today, getting ready for a presentation, and I browsed to my document folder, which has got my 102 gigabytes of working files, which I'm using. And just before a client meeting, I clicked on it and got a message which told me that it was inaccessible. I'm like, that's weird. And I looked into it a little bit closer, and it turns out the drive's dead. 102 gigabytes, and I think it's 130 some thousand files. That's a problem. So, being a techie guy, I have a backup plan in place, as I encourage everybody to do, and that's the reason for this particular video. Because you may or may not know that I've been in IT for over 30 years, and so has Nikki. So we fix computers, we build computers, we update and repair computers, we do data recovery. So we get a lot of people coming to us saying, you know, lost all my wedding photos, I've lost the tax records, I've lost client information from my home business. True horror stories. And although we're good, and we do usually tend to get back most, if not all, of the data, sometimes it's just gone. It's gone for good. There's nothing you can do to get them back, and that's the way it is. You know, the only drive that has the information is toast, not repairable, gone up in smoke or whatever. That's a problem. I encourage everybody to have a backup plan. I have a backup plan. I copy everything excuse me, automatically to a second local drive. I don't use a network attached storage or a RAID solution. Those are excellent for mission critical files on larger organizations, but that's a side issue. There are other ways of doing it. For me, I automatically copy everything to a local drive, and at the same time it backs everything up to my cloud solution, which, yes, that costs me a few dollars a month, but for peace of mind it's absolutely worth it. Because here's the thing, my local solution kicks in every hour on the hour, which is fine. You could potentially lose 59 minutes worth of work, which is inconvenient. Sometimes it's a problem, a major problem. The online solution is instant, and as soon as you save a file, it's there. Which, you need a good internet connection, especially when you're working with large files, as I do, gigabytes in size. But the point being, this document drive died just as I was getting a call from the client, and I didn't do the headless chicken dance. I didn't need to. I'm like, this is inconvenient, not a deal breaker. Because for me, I was able to go to my local backup drive and say, that's the file I need, there you go, we'll open that. And then we worked in real time on the file, made some changes, did some updates, flipped the file to the client, and got off the phone, at which point I was able to go take a look at the drive, Long story short, I fixed it, up and running again. But there's a question mark over that drive now. If it happens again, it might not come back. You don't want to have that happen. So I ordered another drive from Amazon. It's on its way as I'm out here enjoying life. And when it gets here, I'll plug her in and I'll just drag and drop the folders onto the new drive. And then the one that's in question can just become storage. Part of maybe my backup plan. Or just as a scratch disk. Whatsoever. Point being, this was a major inconvenience. No, actually it's a minor inconvenience. I didn't lose my tax records, I didn't lose my wedding photos, I didn't lose anything. Not one file. I lost maybe 20 minutes. And that's as long as it took me to do a reboot and to drag files from the backup and just, you know, kick the tires and make sure everything was still humming away as it should be. All this happens automatically. I don't have to remember anything, I don't have to click on anything. Some people have a backup plan where they will copy files at the end of the day onto a disk or do something. I'll do it every day at 5 o'clock, or I'll do it every Friday or whatever. Well, gonna lose a lot more than 59 minutes worth of files if they forget. I like to have an automated solution. It means I can get out and do things. I'm not laid awake at night worrying about this stuff. The house goes up in flames, heaven forbid. But if it did, still got my backup plan online. I can continue working. It won't be much of a solace, but it will mean minimal disruption of business. I can take care of business. And I really strongly encourage others to make that investment in time and whatever works best for you. There are a million ways to sort a backup plan. Just get one, because if you don't, drives fail, and they fail regularly. It's a fact of life. It's gonna happen. Might not have happened yet, but it will. I'd like you to be ready, unless you want to hire us to fix it for you. I'm cool with that as well. Thanks for watching. My name's been Carl. Your name has been your name, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Stop recording.